Hey, it's Dusty Showers from Creepy Creatures, and I wanted to walk you through kind of an express rat inspection here on a house. I've already gone through this house, so I know where everything is, so I'm just going to kind of shoot through things and give you the quick version of it. So here are the first places that we want to look at, and then there's other, like that thing. Oh, where am I pointing? Right there, that chimney. That's an uncommon thing here in Tampa, but we do get them. If you live up north, you're going to get raccoons that live in there if it doesn't have a chimney cap on it. But we're here to look for rats, so let's see what we got. You can't do rat inspections by just walking around the house. If you got a company coming out and they did a rat inspection just by walking around the house, you can't do that. You have to get up on the roof. So right away, this is one spot that we found. Check it out. Here's an obvious place. You can see the staining right here. Fingers go right up there, and when you feel on the backside, you can feel that they've chewed it here. So the rats will chew it so that they can get in and out easier. But if you find something like this and you don't know if it's active, just take some plastic, stick it up in the opening. It's called marking the hole. Come back in a couple days, see if that's been disturbed. If that has not been disturbed, then you know nothing's living in there and you can get it sealed up. Here's a spot just like that other one, but this one is sealed up nice and tight. Just to be sure though, you want to make sure that you reach up in there and I'll make sure that there's nothing that you can't see. But no rats there. All right, we want to check out everything. Up the roof. Roof line looks good. There's no vents along here. We want to be sure to check out down there. There's two different roofs. We want to make sure there's no gaps. And always be careful on roofs. And if you're not comfortable on roofs, don't climb on roofs. And of course, we want to make sure that there's no gaps up under here. Again, I've gone through this house, so everything is nice and tight. And check that all the way along there. Get in, but they typically don't. And this one specifically has some hardware cloth behind there, so nothing's gonna get in there. If rats were getting in here, they would have to make the jump from here to here, which that's a good distance for a rat. Not impossible, but it's not likely that it's gonna do that. And if it did, it's gonna leave footprints and smudge marks all along here, and probably even some gnaw marks on there. So this house is fine. That vent is nice and tight. The chimney, make sure it's got a chimney cap and make sure it's secure. Raccoons will tear these things right apart. Some of them will just even rip that apart. Never underestimate a raccoon. This house actually, while it's got a crawl space, which is always a concern, somebody did a really good job with making sure that there was 1/4-inch hardware cloth behind there. Might be hard for the camera to pick up, but you can see it's pretty tight, except one thing. There's a hole right here. I marked it already, but you can see there's a gap here. And you can seal up the entire perimeter of this house, but you just missed this 2 to 4 inches right here, and rats are gonna get in. Fortunately, this is access to a crawl space, so we've got traps set right in there. Close that up. And the mark doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be good enough for you to tell if anything has gone in or out of there. And we're on the inside of this house also. And inside this closet, you can see this is a textbook rat hole, kind of like right out of the cartoons. You can see how they've chewed around the top here, made it perfect so they can scoot right in and out. So something like this, we don't worry too much about. We focus more on getting the outside closed up so they can't get to this point, though it's never a bad idea to get that sealed up. Here in the Tampa Bay area, we also have lizards, and a few different kinds, but two common kinds are geckos and anoles. Their droppings to some people look a lot like rat droppings and often get misidentified. The way to tell the difference though is the lizard droppings will have a little fleck of white on them. Rat droppings will be all brown, kind of like these that I found inside. If you think you got rats, give us a call or text us for a free 58-point pest analysis. You can find us at 727-488-5657. And if you like my videos, please like and subscribe them. Thanks. Oh, and always be kind to pit bulls and possums. Sit, possum, sit. Good possum.